Of the show for today. The topic is Tabernacle Christian School, and we have with us to talk about Tabernacle Christian School Ms. Stallworth, who is the administrator. And Ms. Stallworth, over the last segment that we have here, let's talk about your fundraising activity and perhaps give you an opportunity to say something about some of the other things that are happening at that institution.
Wonderful. Well, certainly, as I know, most people know that a nonprofit 501c3, the name of the game is that you have to do fundraising. Is it something that we always want to do? No, it's not. No, but it is something that we desire to do, and we desire to do it well. So Tabernacle Christian School is no different in that regard. So we have several fundraisers throughout the year, and we try to lump them in about 4 main ones so that we're not always out in that regard, and that people would have an opportunity to see between fundraisers what we have done with the fundraising dollars and how we're growing, because I believe being transparent is so very important to the public, and they want to know that you're doing the right things with the things that they have given to you. So I'll start off with letting you know that we're going to have some immediate fundraisers that are going to be happening in March. And March the 17th and 18th, we've partnered with Austin Peay State University as well as Clarksville Montgomery County Schools. And we are bringing national speaker, world-renowned speaker, Marva Collins. And she's going to be doing a teacher seminar for area teachers to talk to them about their expectation of students and how they teach to students. And she is absolutely wonderful. She's been asked by past presidents, starting with Ronald Reagan, to be the Secretary of Education for the nation. So this just lets you know of the caliber of who is coming to us. She has become fast friends with Pastor Jimmy Terry, and that's how we have gotten her here to come and share with us. So she said she wouldn't come unless she could talk to teachers.
All right.
And so that, that tells you of her heart and spirit. She didn't want to simply come for our gala that's going to take place on March the 18th there in Clarksville at 6 o'clock. And she's going to be our keynote speaker. And so she wanted that to be kind of like a 2-day weekend lead-in that she's going to share her expertise and herself with us. And so we're very, very excited. The gala is one of our biggest functions for the year, and fundraisers for our school to help undergird the cost that is sometimes exorbitant as you relate to education, and making sure that we're giving top quality education to our students.
Do you have any opportunities for scholarships for students, people who might wish to become affiliated with the school but might not have the financial resources? Because I know it's not free, is it?
No,
that's
no,
what
it's not.
So that's the purpose for the fundraiser and other kind of support.
That's right, because we have many benefactors, and we'd like more, because I see students all the time that I know would benefit from being in that setting, that there is an expectation of them, and that we are expecting nothing less than their best. But I've met a student that if you put that challenge, they will not reach it. So we need persons, we need benefactors that believe in what we're doing, and that would go to our website or come visit to see how they would want to sponsor a student, because I'm always overrun with more students than we have the scholarships and funding to give out. So that is something that they can go to our website at tabernaclechristianschooltn.org, or they can go to tabernaclechristianschoolevents.org, and they can become a sponsor and give to the school. And they can find out more about the institution through this website. Oh yes, certainly.
Very good. Now we've got about 6 minutes before we end this show for today, Ms. Stallworth. Now, do you have anything that you'd like to say, some of the things perhaps that you thought that you would like to talk about before you got here and haven't had an opportunity to say? We want to sort of make sure that you have that opportunity.
I want to make sure that persons understand that the academics is really top-notch. Because we have smaller classrooms, usually about a 15-to-1 ratio, 10-to-1 ratio in some grades, we have the ability, students can't hide. It is our job to make sure we can't say, well, Johnny didn't get that, or whatever the case may be, because our desire, our commitment is to the students, and certainly to those families that have made their commitment to come to the school. that we believe and know that through the teaching that we're bringing there at the school, that they can not only achieve what we have placed, but go on even higher as it relates to the academic ability. We are going to have, we have awesome performances.
Okay.
And I want to let people know that we are still a school that does a Christmas play and spring musicals and ability for children to get up and speak without fail from memory. And that's a lost art for you to be able to speak clearly and to give eye contact and have the ability to recite poetry and have an understanding of what it is that you're speaking about. And we're also kicking off a webcast show for students at our school, and they're going to be sharing around campus things that are going to be happening, interviewing persons within the community about what's going on in Clarksville and how people can know more about Tabernacle Christian School.
I would imagine that you've got some record in reference to your students leaving after leaving the 6th grade, moving on up after 5 or 6 years.
Yes, we have students that are probably right now, according to probably in about the 11th grade. So they're about to leave out, but we keep up with them.
That's what I was thinking.
And they have not had any difficulty. No one was put back a grade or any of those things. Of course, as students or graduates of Tabernacle, I expect so much more. They have been in advanced classwork where they have been placed, and so they're doing an awesome job, as I would have expected them to do.
Now, this Martha